Hey guys, so it's been about 6 or so months since I did an update video on how we're doing, or how I'm doing. Um, Figure I'd do though another one, because I actually want to start making videos again. And by the way, in case you can't tell, this is what happened to my teeth. Okay, so how have things been going? Well, kind of good and kind of bad. See, basically, in November, my wife lost her job thanks to a little thing called COVID. Um, she has been on, I think it's called EI or employment insurance. Since then, unfortunately, there's a rule in the government that says that a family cannot draw from two different government organizations without it affecting. Anyway, long story short, the money that I get for being disabled, like my disability money, has been cut in half. And she is not getting what she used to, so basically, we used to be able to live paycheck to paycheck without any problem. Now it's like we grit our teeth just trying to hope that we're actually going to be able to make enough money to pay the bills. So far we have, but also eat, because eating is important, apparently. Um, she has been looking into different programs to actually help her find work. She's actually at one right now, and hopefully that gets her something within a short amount of time. Because last night I just found out that our condo fees are going up by $50, and considering it was already $300, yeah, like $350 is a lot of money just for a condo fee, and I'm not even sure it's doing anything really. Um, yeah. So the good news is that health wise, I'm doing okay. I found out what the problem was, why I kept getting sick. It was actually one of my meds called metformin, and metformin is actually used to lower blood sugar, and it works. It does what it says on the tin, but there is a massive side effect that a lot of people can't handle, and apparently I was handling it pretty badly, because it was basically killing my stomach, as well as other parts of my body. So I managed to get off that, and I was actually on a pretty high dose as it was, but I managed to get off it, and there hasn't really been that big of a change in my blood sugar numbers, but there is also another big problem. That is, my doctor says that my kidneys are starting to fail. Um, so there's that. I have totally changed my diet, which has caused some kind of bumps. Because the one thing they don't tell you about diabetes is if your blood sugar is too high, it kills you slow. But if your blood sugar drops too low, it'll kill you fast. And I have had more than a few really close calls since I kind of cut back, like way, way, way back on my sugar. Like I used to drink 2 cans of Coke a day. I don't do that anymore. I used to have a glass of apple juice in the mornings. I don't do that anymore. I only have apple juice now when I am like severely low, and I can always tell when I'm severely low because it like I get dizzy, and I feel really, really hot, and I get really, really sweaty, and it doesn't matter how cold it is inside. Like it's literally my body just telling me that I'm dying. So basically, once I treat that, it's about maybe 15 minutes before I start to feel all right. But it's a really, really bad feeling when you're having a sugar crash. Trust me. Um, so my teeth, again, I'm showing. That is actually from one of the side effects of the metformin, because it was actually causing me to vomit a lot. And the vomit was actually eating away at my they're actually reconstructed teeth. So I'm actually going to look at getting them removed, all of them. So the next time you see me with perfect teeth, they'll be 100% fake, which I'm okay with because I hate going to the dentist. Like, I can stand it, but like when you have like Asperger's syndrome, being in a situation like that is not at all pleasant. Um, so let's see. I don't know if I mentioned this, but a while ago, my cousin's wife, who works at a hospital specifically with COVID patients, actually got it. Uh, she shook it, like she got out, like she's okay. And my great aunt, she got it. Uh, it took her. But since then, my brother, his girlfriend, and his ex-wife all got COVID. They're fine, but it kind of hit them like a hammer. Um, my wife and I have both had both our shots, so we are now, well, at least I am now 100% COVID safe, or at least like 90 or 80 or like 98 or something. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Apparently, I can still get it, but because of the vaccine, it is going to be severely lessened. So that's good. It's not going to kill me, but being a diabetic and now with failing kidneys, like to be honest, like they were like right at the uh like right across the border between like kind of healthy and starting to fail. So apparently there is a good chance I can actually recover if I just stick to this diet. Um, but it'll be kind of hard. Right, I actually have an appointment with a dietitian tomorrow, and hopefully she can give me some good advice. Like maybe tell me that what I've been doing is good, what I can change, what I've been doing too much of. I've also been trying to go for walks now every day because I noticed that my left leg was getting kind of hard to move, like the tendon was kind of hardening. Since I've been going for walks, it's been loosening up, but I haven't been able to go over the last couple of days because of all the smoke. Because yes, there is a wildfire, at least somewhere around here, and it is belching smoke. It's not as bad as like a couple of years ago, because a couple of years ago it was like orange everywhere. Like I actually have a picture. Um I did upload it to Twitter. If you're on my Twitter, I think just search Shocker Cyclone 2 because my original account I've been locked out of, um, mainly because I forgot the password. Forgot the password, then so I had to actually log into my like original one and then just change my name. But I can't change it to Shocker Cyclone because that one's already taken by me, and I can't access the account. Yay! But no, I got a new phone, and I browsed Twitter on my phone, and basically, like I forgot how to log in. Because like, you log into a site, and then basically you just leave it like that. I have like several different passwords, but I can't remember which one goes for which site and which username goes for which site. So it's yeah. At least my wife writes hers down, which I should probably start doing. Okay. Aside from that, I've actually been trying to find a job too. But when you have Asperger's syndrome as well as a physical disability, it can be almost impossible to actually find a job that you can do. I'm really good at fixing computers and apparently also now cell phones because I fixed my wife's phone the other day. Um, so I've been trying to find a job like that, but um, it's really hard because a lot of them you need like a special qualification, and I can get the qualification, but it's going to cost me $1,000 to take the course, and it's the $1,000 that I don't have at all. Um, but basically, once my wife starts working again, I want to start making more videos because she'll be out of the house then, and I can have the house to myself, and I won't be annoying her, because apparently I can be kind of annoying when I'm doing videos. Like, not so much doing the video, but basically like just like talking in the house, which is weird because I talk on the phone with my parents all the time. Also, I have been heavily considering getting back into live stream gaming, or maybe just live streaming in general, just to kind of cut out the whole upload thing. Well, especially for the gaming, because like one video, like about 20 or 40 minutes, is about 4 gigabytes, like 4 to 8 gigabytes, and that is a lot, and that takes a long time to upload, especially even if you have a fast connection. And it is a pain in the ass, especially if the video fails. So, for those of you who don't know, I don't like to edit my videos. I don't like to add stuff to my videos. That's just how I've always done it. Call me lazy, but some people would actually just call it like natural. And that's kind of what I'm going for, because I mean, like, if I screw up, I don't care if I screw up. Well, I kind of care if I screw up. But like, if I screw up, like, I want it out there. I don't want it covered up. Too many people like screw up all the time and basically just like cover it up through with editing. Sorry. And it really kind of takes away from the person, I think. Especially if they're doing a game video and they like don't want to show all the times they've died because they want to appear perfect. But me, there is one game I want to do, and I know I can for surely do, and that is the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which I have. I managed to use a little bit of bonus money I got to buy it when it first came out, or at least pre-order it. And then, so I've been playing that a lot. I actually am intending to do a review video of it. I don't know when that'll be. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe in a week. It'll depend. Like, this is actually like the first video I've done in a long time. I know it sucks, but I was just that sick. Like, I can't tell you how many mornings I woke up and I didn't know if I was going to be fine or if I was going to immediately have to run to the toilet to throw up. And a lot of times I ended up throwing up. And like, it was not just a quick, it was like an extremely powerful vomit. So powerful that it would basically sap any energy I got while sleeping. So, like, I'm glad to be off it, but now I've got the kidneys to worry about. And when the doctor started throwing around words like dialysis and transplant and dead in 3 years, like, my doctor, he is kind of good, but he kind of takes the scaring someone into action a little far. So, but, like, another thing that has been really bugging me is basically just our government, because they are at war with everybody, not other, well, actually, yeah, other provinces, not fighting wars, but basically any chance I ever had of voting for a conservative government before is now gone, because these guys, like, the people in charge, are called the United Conservative Party, or the UCP, and that's all we've been doing since they got elected, was CNP, and not like the regular kind of pee, like the kind that comes from the back pee. Because they have been basically just been cropping on everybody. Nurses, they've cut their pay a lot. And people aren't happy about that, especially since we're still in the middle of a pandemic. Speaking of which, he flung open everything because people were starting to get vaccinated, but I asked my doctor about that and he laughed because he says that there's nowhere near enough vaccinated in Alberta. Basically, they've been going after the disabled a lot. They've been going after the elderly a lot. They've been basically the guy in charge, Jason Kenney, poured a lot of investment into Donald Trump. And when Trump lost, all that money went down the tube. And we're not talking like a little bit of money, we're talking billions of dollars that basically Alberta just didn't have because he's all up into like oil and gas, and people are getting out of oil and gas. And basically we could invest, I think we should actually invest in like synthetic fuels and also synthetic oils. There's actually a wind farm not too far from my parents, and no, he just wants to just go back to the way things were because that's how Alberta made its money originally. And basically, yeah, he is kicking everyone out who is actually saying anything against him. So, yeah, America dealt with her Trump. We're still dealing with ours. And considering our Trump kind of wants me dead, and others like me dead, it's not funny. Sorry to go off on a political tangent. I don't like to be political, but like that's kind of some of the bullshit I've been dealing with over the last couple of years. Fortunately, it has blown up in their face. There's a lot of people who voted for them the first time that are actually not going to be voting for them because of all the damage they've done. Like Alberta actually has lost more jobs than they've actually gained in the last few months. Like we're sitting at a net loss of 200 jobs. I know it doesn't sound like that, but other provinces are up like about in the tens of thousands. Like they're recovering, we're not. They're saying our recovery is going to take years because of all this bullcrap. Hopefully not, but you never know. Anyway, guys, I've been going on for almost 20 minutes. If you sat through this entire video, congratulations. You're very patient. With me especially. Because I know I can talk. And I do like to talk. Because that's... when you have Asperger's, you either don't talk a lot at times, or you talk a lot at times. I do also want to do at least one video about Asperger's syndrome, specifically my experience with it. I don't know when that'll be coming, but maybe soon. Anyway, until next time, guys, this is Shocker Cyclone signing off, and I will see you later. Bye.